trades on the day for Tuesday, November the 7th, 2023. We were up about plus 800 on the day, and we were up about plus 500 on the week. Yesterday was down 300, so we're up on the week from where we were on Friday, counting Monday's and Tuesday's trade. Our silver trade was short here, and it kept going back and forth. Not a very sharp trade, just a choppy trade. And at the very end of the day, as it was coming back towards our entry price, I went on ahead and took a manual exit at a small profit of plus 20 instead of a small loss of about minus 20. So the gains on the day were about plus 120 in silver and about plus 680 in the signal strength trader. Let's look at the signal strength trader. Here is the signal strength trader getting in towards the end of the move. In the first, it's at 10:46, so an hour and 15 minutes into the trade. The market is done for the day. You can see where the market closed, and that goes back almost to our entry price. We had a good exit, though. We exited near the high of the day. We can't cause the market to extend, and our signal strength trader, we're waiting for the signals to be strong. And we have three for three in the last four, 3 out of 4 positive trades in the last 4 days. No trades on Monday, but good trades on Thursday, Friday, and today, taking the best advantage of the market opportunities that we've been given on these days. You can see entered here at the beginning of the day near the lows, exiting out here near the highs, just a narrow range. Entering here, exiting here, beginning of the day, end of day. Beginning of the day, end of day, would be nice to have entered in a lower price. Robot was a trade of the day. We've now had 5 gap ups in a row. The market is just really trying to make up for losses in October and putting in a pretty strong rally here. We'll see how real it is. It's hard to know in real time how real this rally is. 6 out of 7 days we've seen a gap up, and so there's only one day in the last 7 that has not had a gap up. Let's look at the trades on the day. You can see Robot here up on the day, entering near the open. Great entry getting in near the open as that pulled back. Oftentimes Robot will take off, we'll get in, then it'll pull back and take out the lows and stop us out since this has a tight stop, and then held it to the end of the day. So this is one of those strategies. It has a high percentage of losers because it cuts its losses and rides its winners, and it's been a choppy market. Let's look at the performance summary on this so you can see what I mean. And you can see going back 3 years, this is only right 20% of the time. So 8 out of 10 trades lose. And you can see went through an incredibly long losing streak right here. It exceeded this losing streak. This losing streak exceeded these previous losing streaks, and now it's exceeded this last losing streak even more. And so, but we're in that time of the year where it's taken off and it's up 8K on the month. Would have been great to have traded this strategy. It was a trade of the day. It's 3 for 5 on the month. You can see the last 3 months it's 0% though. So you've had 19 trades over the last 3 months that were not profitable. And then if you go back to July, and you have 28 trades total with only 1 out of 28. And then if you go back to June, you have 38 trades total. Two trades out of 38 trades were profitable. So that's hard to stay with, even though it looks like it's resolving now pretty reasonably. And so that is the trade of the day, those Robot, and it's worth trading at different times of the year in anticipation of bigger trends. Gap continuation was up on the day, just not a lot of movement. Once you get after the last hour and 15 minutes, not a lot of movement. Tick reversal down a little bit on the day. VP1 down on the day. Tick long aggressive down on the day. Bounce reversal down. OBV down. Momentum reversal plus 480. Here is the portfolio money management algorithm dashboard. This was minus 1140 on the day for our old stock index portfolio 34. And we are looking to sync up with the S&P portfolio 21. This can already be traded. It is in a drawdown alert, and I'm trying to sync up with it. I've turned on Cobra the last few days. It did not take a signal today. So here's some of the other trades you can see on the charts, and DTM4 down on the day, took wave down on the day. This portfolio was down on the day. And like I said, we're trying to sync up with it. This market's has been more different lately than it has the last few years. This kind of defines it. So we've kind of been in a downtrend on the daily chart. If you look at the daily chart, you see this downtrend. We're right in that trend line. Once a trend line becomes this obvious, it tends to degrade, and so we could see, this kind of pattern, the degradation of this trend line, or it may fall in line and come back down. The issue that I see in the markets here is that we've never seen a time when the market's been this tough to short for this long, and so typically the market should be shortable in an uptrend or a downtrend every now and then. But it's almost impossible to short at any time in an uptrend or a downtrend. You can see in this, I'm trying to sync up here. Let's look at 30-minute charts. It's interesting to look at the movement down and the movement up about the same distance. Here's the movement down and here's the movement up. Look how sharp the movement up is. A lot of that's overnight or pre-market. And look at how choppy the downtrend is. So it's, even during the day, you might see the market will gap down and it'll try to turn around like this and create a lot of chop. And so these signal strength traders that we're getting on the long side are almost impossible on the short side. So for example, we have these small trades here, and so on the downside those trades are difficult. You can see we had one here, we had some others here. The market really fights back against shorts. There was a good short trade there, but it's more difficult to short than I've seen it in a long time, and so we're working to sync up with that, and we're working to sync up with the fact that sometimes you experience a market that all the movements, this is the SPY, all the movements are overnight. This is a 24-hour chart, so you can't see the gaps in this. We can look at the MIT market internals. Also had a Fibonacci retracement today, so looking at those from the low to the high, and then it pulled back to this 38% level. Then it rallied and took out the highs, and so that's something to look at as well. So Fibonacci retracements, robot type trades, and others continue to be on our list of research. These are the trades on the day for Tuesday, November the 7th. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.